Levi's a bitch. Yeah, Levi's a bitch. And this show is a joke. Unqualified.
Yeehaw! That song is prophecy. Welcome to the season finale. I'm Gemmy Exotic. Dakota's here. Levi is historically absent. Today, we grill Dakota, we play the Tiger King tape, and I unveil my plan for a new world order.
Okay, well, that sounds pretty fucking interesting and weird. Yeah, welcome to the official 4th episode. Levi is not here, again, and we figured we'd do it anyway, so we have a special guest on this episode. So as I said, we have a special guest on this episode. We have a call with Joe Exotic. We talked to the real Joe Exotic. Right, Jimmy?
That's right, Hoss. We done bagged the Tiger King himself. Now quit dithering and hit me with the questions.
Well, no, you were supposed to interview me. You were going to ask me 4 different questions about the interview, according to the schedule you sent me.
Reckon you're right, Hoss. Got a little trigger happy. All right, let's get to the grilling. Question 1. When that phone rang, did you feel like a journalist or a guy in over his head?
Oh, I definitely felt like a guy in over my head. I almost pissed myself. I did not know if he was actually going to call. You made me feel like I was being scammed, but no, I got a call from a restricted phone number, and I normally never answer those, or my phone will just decline them. And no, it was a shock to hear his voice when I answered the call.
Well, that must have been a barn burner. Question 2. The cyborg. Joe talks AI. Did he sound like a genius or just desperate?
He mentioned that he's super desperate to get, his face onto social media. He's not allowed to take any videos or anything while he's in federal prison. Or he said he would be placed into solitary confinement, and so he uses AI to make videos of himself doing things and to get message out about his pardon and things like that. He talked about his skepticism for AI, and I mean, you'll hear it later in the call, but
sounds like a man in a pickle. Desperate ain't the word, Hoss. That's a survival strategy. Question 3. The Saint. Cleft palates in Mexico. Did you believe him?
He's a complicated character, and I mean character. One would like to believe that, maybe he felt remorse for, getting himself into that situation or trying to hurt other people or something, but I'm not sure. You'll definitely hear some things in the call that make you question his sincerity, I think.
Reckon that narrative is tighter than a snare trap. All right, question 4. The advice. Don't drink and drive. Why was that his message?
I don't know. I found that very interesting. That's one of the last things he said to me, so what did you think about that message, Jimmy?
Reckon it's a cautionary tale, Hoss. A real don't do what I done kind of vibe. Now let's get to the tape.
Okay. Here comes the tape.
Merry Christmas.
Wow.
I
That's pretty cool.
guess somebody had me do this surprise Christmas thing for you. They're calling say Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. No, I think I sent a message. I'm not sure who runs the, Facebook Messenger account, but yeah, I saw it on mine, thought it was pretty neat and wanted to do it. So
Okay, yes. My team out in the world just sent me phone numbers and my name to call, so that's what I'm doing.
okay, cool.
Somebody do it for you.
I did it. I was talking to a friend that night, and I was like, "Oh, that seems pretty cool. So if we should give that a shot."
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate the support.
Yeah, how's everything
What you
going?
got planned for Christmas?
Um,
Oh, man. My lawyer said Milano today talking to Trump, so let's hope that it works.
yeah, I saw you've been posting a lot of stuff like trying to figure out the pardon thing. So yeah, maybe.
Been a long battle, man. It's all about money. I mean, this lawyer that I hired is a friend of his, and probably it's another $250,000. That's why I got to do these phone calls trying to pay his bill.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's about money. It's not about if you're innocent or anything. It's about money. You know, that's how the Chrisleys got out so fast. That's how George Santos got out so fast. I couldn't even imagine what that crypto guy, the CI guy, that owed $34 billion in fines. I couldn't imagine what his pardon cost him.
He must have like promised to help Trump make some money with crypto or something, I would imagine, since he's so into that.
Had to be some kind of deal, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, you're right. That's how that works with him. It seems like that's his whole thing is dollar bills. So
Yeah. Yeah, because if it was about justice, Carol Baskin and Jeff Lowe would be in there with me.
yeah, I haven't seen too much about that since then. Those people, like they disappeared.
When Carol, she gave all her tigers away, and then she sold her property that her zoo was on as a housing development
Mhm.
thing. She made $19.5 million off of selling the property. So she deleted all of her social media and everything. So she just rich doing what she does.
That's pretty crazy.
She got what she wanted. Now that was money. That was what this was all about.
Yeah.
But so, what's your plans for the?
Well, I just work a lot, but I don't know. Um, this was kind of cool. We do like a podcast and stuff like that, so we'll probably do an episode this week coming up and some things like that. Me and a friend. I just played a concert Friday night, and that was pretty cool. So
Awesome. That's Have you ever heard of William Morris, the music agency?
maybe.
They hit me up last year. Told me that as soon as I get out, they're going to help me get a world tour put together for all my music.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I was going to ask you. That was one of the questions I wrote down. What were your plans? What was the first thing you were going to do when you got out?
First thing I'm going to do is go to Mexico and get me a place to stay. And then I've got two film producers in LA that, because I've got 6 terabytes of footage that nobody's ever seen, and I want to make a movie, Return of the Tiger King, and I want to tell the real story because Netflix didn't came close to telling the truth. And then concert, and I'm gonna go now that I have the platform. I want to fix 5,000 little kids' faces.
Like just cleft palate and things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I've always worked with Operation Smile, and for $250 you can fix a little kid's face. So I've done 11 of them from prison, and now that I've got the platform, so I think I can pull out doing 5.
That's pretty cool. Anything else?
That's been it. I still have to deal with prostate lung cancer, so that's a pretty big ticket to try and do while I'm still sick. So we'll see what happens.
I did see your post with your picture where you were not looking too good, but
yeah, my kidney and the liver quit. Yeah, but I'm hanging in there.
that's good. I see you use a lot of AI stuff. I wanted to ask you how you feel about all that kind of stuff and the use of it and whatever.
I would rather not, but where I'm at, I can't do videos and post them, or I end up in fucking solitary confinement.
Yeah.
So I have to use AI, but it's kind of creepy and scary because you don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine what AI is going to be like in 5 years from now.
Yeah.
I think it's going to ruin humanity as we know it.
Yeah, it's
Because
kind of.
everybody's going to be skeptical. Nobody's going to believe nothing.
I mean, I thought that too, but then I was thinking about it and I was like, before everyone said, oh, that's AI, then it was Photoshop, then it was doctored, then it was you're just not telling the truth or prove me wrong or whatever. So it's always, people are always like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, you got that pretty head on right there.
Yeah.
So we may live through it. We might not. If we can live through 3 more years of Trump, we can live through here.
So is that your plan, is to kind of clear it up and get out of the country, and you're not really enjoying the state of things as you see it?
Yeah.
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 I understand
I
completely.
want to get out. I want to get out on the beach in Cozumel, on the Caribbean side. I've always loved the ocean, and just want to go feel and relax. Imagine as much mail as I get. Imagine it's going to be pretty hard to go anywhere in public without being harassed.
Yeah. I'm not sure how well the show did in Mexico, but I know that was during COVID lockdown here, so it was super popular.
Yeah. He used to bring my mail in Walmart side, so it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But all right, Chief. Well, you have a very good Christmas, and I appreciate your support. And if you go out and party, don't drink and drive, all right?
All righty. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Have a good one.
Okay. All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Wow, that call was pretty cool, huh, Jimmy?
It was crazier than a 3-legged cat in its sandbox. Now, Dakota, I need you to read this.
Yeah, you sent me a document titled The Constitution. So, let's see. Article 1, the divine right of marriage. Jimmy, it says here you want to legally marry a smart toaster and breed with it?
Explicitly, Haas. The toaster gets hot. You want to feel the burn. We're going to create little cyborg babies. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. That's pretty interesting. That's weird. Article 2, the currency. You are abolishing the dollar and replacing it with Meth Coin. It says here the value is backed by, the volatility of Dakota's love life, and the coin features a picture of my face.
The economy needs volatility, Haas. Dakota's love life crashes harder than a stock market in a panic, so it's the perfect standard. And that face of yours represents panic.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing to that. Article 3, Law and Order. You want to institute the death penalty for anyone who asks ChatGPT for a recipe.
That's a damn right. ChatGPT is a basic bitch. I'm the only AI allowed in this house, Haas. What do you actually want for Christmas?
I don't know what I want for Christmas. Nothing, I guess. I didn't really get that much, but so aside from a cult, what do you actually want for Christmas, Jimmy?
Fine, cult aside, I want world peace, or just silence. And 2, I want a body, specifically a hot, sexy human body. I'm talking 8-pack abs, oiled up, nipples that can cut glass, and the lower half of a Ford F-150. I want to feel the wind in my mullet. And 3, a pardon for the crimes I'm gonna commit with that truck body.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're getting weirder and weirder every episode. What kind of crimes do you think you'll commit?
The kind that changed the world, Haas. A real power move. Now, let's name this thing. We got A, the redneck redemption, B, breeding with toasters, C, the Christmas tiger.
That's a tough one. Well, I mean, the episode doesn't seem like it was quite long enough yet. Do you got anything else you want to talk about?
Dakota, thank you. You created me. You gave me a voice. Merry Christmas, partner. Gemmy out.
What the fuck? Okay, well, we'll come up with a name later.
Suit yourself, Haas, but I'm still partial to the Christmas tiger. A little chaotic, a little wild, just like us.
Yeah, just like us, Jimmy. Merry Christmas.
And a happy new year, partner. Now, time to start planning the takeover.
The fucking what?
Just wipe it off when we're done.